Police started to approach the protesters violently, hit them with batons. They started to move quickly. As they were moving, they started to throw tear gas and pepper spray. Yes, they did retreat into the encampment where there was a fear that riot police was going to attack. They took banners, they took pamphlets, and they started distributing it outside with a speaker playing music. And yet the police decided to go ahead and repress them violently. UQAM, ever since its first day, has had police presence on campus that is much, much heavier, that is much closer in UQAM than it is in McGill. We want the university to declare officially an academic boycott against Israel in support of the Palestinian people who are being genocided to this day.
The narrative going around in the media that, there's a good camp and there's a bad camp, and so UQAM's a bad camp and we have to crack down on that camp. It's a camp that is, very welcoming, open to everybody. There's going to be a workshop about anti-Semitism and anti-Zionism that we're organizing with IJV in the camp. A lot of the students that go to UQAM come from, more marginalized social economic backgrounds. I think that's transpiring in how the media is also talking about this. There were similar things that happened at McGill and there wasn't as heavy a handed approach. It just goes into the history. I mean, UQAM is a more militant student body. I think that is something we can say in comparison with McGill.
McGill administration is kind of at a standstill. They're unable to remove us, and so they are trying to resort to legal means, such as the injunction, and then the injunction will allow for the police to come and dismantle this camp. From within the injunction, it became very clear that McGill was getting desperate to have this encampment leave its campus for reasons for graduation, things like that. But the police has been pretty unwilling to get rid of us, essentially, because we have made our demands clear and we have been peaceful in our protests. We do suspect that undercover police are on campus, and just like the precautions that we take in terms of, avoiding doxation or harassment, we are masking up and we are keeping each other safe in this encampment. We demand that the McGill administration disclose their ties and complicity to genocide and to the apartheid state. We demand that they divest from all companies complicit and they cut ties with all Israeli academic institutions. So we are not just demanding a financial divestment, we are also asking for academic boycott. We ask that they defend and protect students' rights to protests, which means no disciplinary charges for student action in support of Palestine. The fourth one is to declare, which means publicly condemn the ongoing genocide of Palestinians and call for the government to cease all arms deals with Israel. We have presented these demands to the administration from day one. And so essentially they have all the power to end this encampment. They just have chosen not to.